What is going on YouTube? Man, exciting news for me. Yesterday, they called me. They're like, hey man, we finished a day earlier. Your Jeep is ready. We're ready to go. Here it is. My 2017 Jeep Renegade 6-speed manual with a used engine with 38,000 miles. The body has 101,000 miles, but the used engine has 38,000 miles. Now, I just put it up for sale, and it's a bummer because I really like the styling of the Jeep Renegades. I think it's very it just looks good. Okay, go ahead and start it up. It gives me new car feels, so I actually don't want to get rid of it. I want to give it a chance, but I just don't know if I should give it that chance. I don't know if I should. It's weird. For one, I really don't know. I don't want to give it another chance. It does have a warranty for 12,000 miles or 12 months, whichever comes first, on this used engine. It has 38,000 miles, like I said. But I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know. It's good. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit. But like I said, I just don't want to chance it again. And plus, we kind of want an automatic. So we're gonna take a look into if we can sell it. If not, we might keep it. But like I said, I do love this thing. I really do. I love how it looks cute but aggressive at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, if anybody is interested, let me know. Like I said, I have all the paperwork from the dealership. I have all the paperwork from them, and it does the warranty does transfer over to the new owner. But yeah, exciting for me because it honestly just feels like my life is kind of back together because I kind of have control of what's going on. It was in the dealership it was there for freaking 4 months. 4 months. And I was able to talk to the service manager there. Not the service manager, the sales manager, because they were wanting to charge me close to $6,000. And at the beginning, they told me, hey, we're going to get you a remanufactured engine with 0 miles. I don't even know how that makes any sense, but remanufactured engine with 0 miles. It's going to have 100,000 mile warranty or 3 years, whichever comes first. And whenever that was mentioned to me, I was like, well, shoot, I'll keep, if it has a 3-year warranty and 100,000 a year warranty, 100,000 K warranty, whichever comes first, so I can drive it 100,000 miles with a warranty or 3 years, I'll keep it. And it was going to be close to $6,000. The original quote was 9,000 and something, and I was like, nah, I'm not paying that, bro. Like, you're crazy. I'm not paying that because, for one, I understand I didn't buy the warranty, right? Also, you guys let me know if you like this new camera. It's the DJI Pocket 3, and man, if I had this when I had the Camaro, boy, we would have made some serious content, because it tracks you and does all kind of cool stuff. But if you want to check out my review, go to my media page, and you'll know exactly what this camera can do. But originally they were like, it's gonna be $9,000, or it was gonna be close to $10,000. With all the taxes and everything, $10,000. I was like, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. I'm not paying that much. I've only had the car for 3 months, and yes, I didn't get the extended warranty, but come on, 3 months, and the engine block just completely like there was like the cylinder walls were broken and everything. Like, it either needed a rebuilt engine or a remanufactured engine, and both of those things weren't possible because Chrysler was like, for one, we don't make this engine anymore. Hold on. Let's start with the timeline. They were like, we do make this engine, but it's on back order. Because all the parts are on back order, so we can't make the engine because the parts are on back order. I was like, fine, we'll wait for the remanufactured engine, right? First month goes by, second month goes by, and I keep calling for updates, nothing. And I was like, y'all need to escalate it. And it went through escalation. It went through so many things. And to rebuild the engine for the parts, it was going to cost the same as getting a remanufactured engine. So I was like, let's just get the remanufactured engine or whatever. And no updates, no nothing. And then I think month number 3, they were like, finally got a word from Chrysler. Your engine is going to be here soon. It's going to be here Saturday. That was like a Tuesday or something. I was like, great, awesome. I'm going to be back on the road in no time. And I was like, fine, that's cool. That's cool, whatever. I call Monday because it was supposed to be delivered Saturday. Called in Monday. I was like, hey, just wanted to make sure everything was delivered and how long it's going to take for the engine to be built. Oh, They delivered the wrong engine for the wrong car, and we still have no ETA on the remanufactured engine. I was like, what's going on? I need this escalated as soon as possible. I'm paying for a car. I have no engine. You guys didn't give me a rental. Like I don't have anything. I just have my truck, right? And anyways, it's a struggle with having just whatchamacallit. But what's going on? Yeah. And then I was like, fine, let's keep waiting or whatever. Called in, I think 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I called in. I was like, hey, I need an update for this remanufactured engine, or I'm going to stop paying, or I'm going to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I need this done ASAP. I've been having patience. I've been trying to reach out to the sales manager there. I can't get anything back. I call him, I leave him voice messages, nothing. And I'm not trying to, put anybody's job in jeopardy or whatever. I'm not going to mention any dealership name, anything like that. I think I've mentioned it's in Kentucky, but that's all I've given. But anyways, they're like, oh, and I called 2 weeks ago and they were like, oh, sorry. We got a message from Chrysler saying that they no longer make this engine anymore, so you're out of luck. And I was like, first is on back order, then the wrong engine gets delivered. Now they don't make the engine anymore or the parts. Which one is it? And then they were like, but the person there, bless her heart, I kind of gave her, you know what? I didn't give her any attitude. I didn't give her any of that. I just feel for her to being in the middle of this whole situation, because I've prayed. I've done, I've told God, I was like, listen, you need to be with me. This is in your hands. I'm not, this is in your hands. I'm not going to make a deal out of it. I'm not, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be stressed about this or just this situation, anymore. And so, what was I saying? But she's like, listen, I'm going to just get you a used engine. I'm going to make calls and I'm going to do as much research as I can. And we're going to get you a used engine. I was like, just let me know. Right? Just let me know. Just let me know. And she calls me back the same day and she was like, hey, we found a used engine with 38,000 miles. It's going to be 3,500, whatever. We can get it delivered here in the next 2 days. I was like, go ahead, do it. Go ahead and do it. Because initially the remanufactured engine was going to be $6,000, and the dealership was going to cover almost half of it. And so it would have brought my cost down to close to $3,000 for the remanufactured engine. And so this used engine was going to be $3,500, so a little bit more than half of what the remanufactured engine was going to cost. And I was like, get it in. And they got it delivered in the next 2 days, 2-3 days. They got it delivered and they started working on it. They put me at the top. They started working on it, and then yesterday I got a call saying, hey, your Jeep is done, is ready, come and get it. It's ready. So I was like, cool, going to the dealership. And I knew something was going to be off with the price and everything, so I wanted to just go in person, talk to whoever I needed to speak to, and try to work something out. So I get there, and they were like, yeah, it's going to be, with sales tax and everything, $6,000. I'm like, okay, let me talk to your, service manager or whoever's in charge of all this pricing. Because I want to be fair to myself, and I want to be fair to you guys. I know you guys are working on it. I know I didn't get a warranty, but I want to make this fair, right? And so I was like, all right. And they called him up. We got in a little room, and I was like, listen, I'm not trying to get anything for free here. I'm trying to pay what I need to pay. And I was like, and I was calm about it. Like I said, I was praying. I was just leaving everything in God's hand. And I was like, you guys were going to cover half of the remanufactured engine, which was close to $6,000. So you guys were going to cover $3,000. This engine was $3,500. You guys need to come close to paying half of what that is, because I'm not going to pay $3,000 out of $3,500, because you guys are going to pay half of what the other engine was going to be. So I need some type of deal on this on this used engine. And I have the text and everything, so I was like, I can pull it up. You were the one that actually told me this, and so I need something on this invoice to be lowered. And then he kind of looked at it, and he was like, I'll do something for you. Which, anytime you bring it up and you kind of catch them, I guess, with that they made some mistake or they're just trying to take advantage of you, they're like, let me do something for you, whatever. Anyways, they're like, I'm gonna bring the labor down $1,500. And at this point, I think it should have been more, but I didn't want to get into an argument with a sales manager. I had gotten into a heated argument 2-3 months before, and instead of me paying $6,000, I paid about $4,400 out the door with all the sales tax and everything. Do I think it should have been a lot lower? Yes, I probably would have been happy at $3,800, because I think that would have been the right amount. But $4,400, I'm done. This is over, and now I'm either gonna keep it or sell it, whichever is best for us. But I just wanted to let you guys know that, hey, anytime you guys are going through any car situations, pay attention to everything. Have an itemized price for everything, and anything that comes up, you have to talk to whoever's in charge, because being fair is something that dealerships have to do if they want to continue to, be a good word of mouth. Because anybody that's in the business of cars, if somebody says, hey, this dealership took care of me, this dealership is great, they're going to, people are going to go buy from them. And like I said, I wasn't happy with this dealership at all for a good minute. I'm kind of over that now, and I'm not the type of guy that I'm not going to say like, oh, this dealership is horrendous or whatever. I'm always going to come up with the truth and be like, they were somewhat fair to me. Okay, this is what happened. It was somewhat fair to me. Did I think they were completely fair? I don't think so, but they at least worked with me, and something got done. And I do appreciate the person who helped me out and everything. So I just want you guys to let you guys know that some people might want to take advantage of you, but if you know what you're dealing with, what you're working with, you always have a voice. You always have something that you can say. Because instead of me paying $10,000, like if I wouldn't have said anything, I probably would have paid $10,000 instead of $4,400. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think. If I should sell it, well, not if I should sell it, but what do you guys think of the situation? I don't know. I just wanted to update you guys that the Jeep is back, and yeah, peace.